All right, guys, so we are live. It is April 6th, 2024. Let's make sure we have claimed our rewards. I believe there should be a reward I haven't claimed yet, but let's double check. Let's go ahead and claim the hero artifact event that we have going on right now. We also have to make sure we are up and running live. Let's double check here. Live. All right, so we should be live now. Let's click on that link to make sure we grab the live stream link. We'll just click on that. We will grab it and post it into our Discord. Boom. All right, so we are live. Fantastic. We posted in the Discord. Also, if you are just hopping on, we do have the April contest is now up and live. We've got some people already posting in there. Fantastic. Hey, Merrick, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. You see me perfect. We've got Gary H in the house, John Jensen as well. So we've got the Sunday April's contest up starting next weekend. So today and tomorrow will not be from the YouTube video, which is not yet posted. That will be posted after tomorrow's live. And this contest is posted today before next week's live. So this is the Sunday contest starting next weekend, not this weekend. And the Saturday videos will be posted after, well, the Saturday singular video will be posted after tomorrow's Sunday live. So that is the current game plan. We've got Anthony Smith in the house as well. A lot of messages I need to get to. Just been a crazy week. Apologies for that. Let's hop into Hero Wars here. I've missed a couple of days. It has been that busy. So I definitely missed, I think, the entirety of the Portal Anomaly event. Whoops. But that happens, right? I've only logged in 2 days this month. It's just been really, really quite busy this month. I've been saying that. It's only been 6 days. It's been crazy. All right, so here we go. Guardians of Outland. We got a lot of VIP rewards to pick up here. We've also got the Spend Energy. Fantastic. Nice. We get some intelligence skin stones there, which are needed. We've also got the Legacy of the Great One. So this is the hero artifact event, and because I haven't played it all, I will be trying to get a bunch of items for my main hero, Kark, finish him off, and get us moving towards having the ability to get red artifacts on other heroes. Really focusing right now primarily on Martha. So there we go. Hey, Francis, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. I hope everyone is doing well. April so far, at least where I'm at, has been a little bit rainy. Maybe it's snowy where you're at as well. Definitely a little bit chillier, so you can definitely tell we are in a brand new month. All right, so we've also got some upgrades we need to do here with Amira, so getting her skills up a little bit here as we are progressing. That'll get us some nice little items here. Guild activity. So I'm working on finishing up Polaris. I did finish the first artifact, but this magic attack one will be one that I focus on for the next week or so, and that should probably get me pretty close. Let me see if I can grab some more runes. And if I can, I'll probably try to use them on her. Portal Anomaly, I guess I logged in, so we have some free rewards there, which we'll take. Group gift, I'm not going to grab that yet. We will take our surprise gifts here. Thank you, guildmates, for that. And I do have some other rewards that I haven't claimed, so I'm going to need to take those into account. Great news. So we had some rewards there. Let's see. No, we're not going to claim that. We will not claim that yet either. I need to do some portal runs before we do that. Let's see. And it says I got lucky with the Portal Anomaly event. Opened 140 eggs and got 100 soul stones of Vex and Biscuit. Very nice. I wish I played that event because I would have loved to finish off my Vex. But sometimes you just, you know, real life comes through and you can't quite get all the events you want done. So instead, I'm going to open my eggs anyway. I think I have a couple saved. So let's see what we have here and see if we can maybe get a couple of Vex Soul Stones, maybe get a little lucky with our pulls. We get 100 Chorus Soul Stones, not the 100 we were hoping for. Looks like Merrick got 100 Vex Soul Stones in a pull. Very, very nice. As we get 10 Vex Soul Stones here, that will be moving us in the right direction. We got Rantop in the house. Nice to have you here. I'm just opening up my eggs because I completely missed, unfortunately, the Portal Anomaly event. Great opportunity to get, obviously, Pet Soul Stones, especially Vex, who I still need a bunch of. I believe he's only 4-star for me, so I'm really bummed. I think I would have easily been able to get him to 5-star, but sometimes real life gets in the way. All right, so we opened up all of our things there. We've also got this adventure complete, and I set it up so that I was really going to be ready to just simply be able to raid all of these items for us, which is unfortunate. Anthony also got 2-star maxed pet Mara and Chorus. Very nice. Not the pet he was hoping for, but dang, that's impressive, getting 2 absolute pet gifts. That's some really good luck there, Anthony Smith. That's congrats on that. I'm happy for you, and that is some success that you need to share with the rest of us, because that is crazy. That's a really good pull rate for only 140 eggs. That's very, very impressive. That was on your web account. Very, very nice, Anthony. Yeah, I mean, I know it wasn't probably the pets you were looking for, but Max, Mara, and Chorus from pretty much nothing, you'll take that all any day of the week. That's some great luck and some great pulls. Congrats on that. Let me go through here and use the rest of my raids. I'm going to use all of them because who knows, I might have another day where I miss a day, but that's okay. We'll try to let us have the maximum potential reward pullage. So we're going to go ahead here and grab some more pet eggs, which those will save for another event. But any portal chaos particles, excuse me, will be used to try to upgrade Vex, who's moving up the list here. And he's currently purple +2, so that's trending in the right direction. Do still have more than less than halfway to level 5-star, but we still got some ways to go. We still got purple +3 as well, so gonna be a slow process, but we're gonna get there. With the remaining 40, I'll do 1 level up of Chorus. Eventually, of course, I will get him done as well. But again, it's not going to be a quick process. So there we go. Trade those items in there. We also do need to check out the current event. So I need to get some airship stuff going here. We need to claim our Valkyrie's Favor. You can see I claimed 4,600 artifact coins, which tells you I've missed quite a few days. But that's okay. We're going to start it up right here. Hey Prax, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Also, if you are just hopping on, I do have the Sunday contest link up in Discord now. That will start next weekend. So today and tomorrow's lives will be winners from the live stream that's happening. So for today, for example, there will be winners from today's live stream. That is the current game plan. Let's see. Rantop says, I got lucky today. I saved over 3,000 pet eggs. Used them since Vex was added. And down to 217 eggs. And this morning you got Vex for your grand prize. Congrats, Rantop. That is a lot of saving. And I'm glad that your saving did not go in vain. That is fantastic news. You got a absolute Vex. I'm envious of you. As I'm sure others are as well. That is a fantastic pull. 3,000 eggs. That is no joke. That's a lot of saving. But well-deserved, Rantop. Well-deserved. All right, so let's see here. I do need to get some of my heroes going. So we're going to start probably at the bottom here and go to Mushy and Shroom. See if we can maybe exchange some itemage here to get Mushy and Shroom both up a bit in their artifacts and get some completion tasks along the way. I'm going to do the same thing here. As long as I'm not using any of those red artifacts, I'm okay with it for right now. And I think I might actually have a couple of pulls I need to do. Oh, we're not doing the reds. Okay, we're going to just hold off there. That is a good start. Let's see where we are here in the Legacy of the Great Ones. I did just, again, if you're just hopping on, I missed like probably like almost a week of Hero Wars recently because I just haven't had time. But if you look at here, we just started the event and we're making some progress. So that is what we are doing here. I do have 48 keys saved. Not as many as I would have liked, but again, missing a week. That's probably another 14 keys pretty easily, maybe a couple more. But anyway, we will at least get our 25 chests open. Probably a little bit more. I think I might be able to get to 50 by the end of this event. But anyway, there's 40, and we need 2 more keys before we get to 50. So I think if I do today's tasks, that should get us close. There's 2 more eggs or 2 more keys at least. There's 3 actually, I believe. So I should be at 11, and I only needed 10. So we'll open up our 10 here, getting us to 50 artifact chest opens, and we'll trade in any merchant duplicate items there. And I was working on Martha's first artifact, and I'm also working on Kark's last artifact. So any extra pulls that I get from this event, I'll be using towards Kark to finish him off, and then I'm going to be using them towards Martha to help strengthen my team defense, which helps not only against other opponents, PvP, etc., but also really helps against Osh, which is one of the key reasons I want to focus on getting my Martha first artifact complete, because that will allow me to protect my whole team. Alright, so we got a surprise egg, had some nice rewards there. Here we have some absolute artifact chests. I'm going to open up 27 of them for the last artifact and hopefully use those towards Kark. And might not get it done right in like one opening, but we should be getting closer. I'm going to actually use probably a couple more here. I believe I had these saved from last event. So I'm going to just open up the 27 and see if that's enough to get my Kark absolute on these artifacts. And if so, then that makes my life easier. I just have to focus on Martha, but it doesn't. We get to level 128, so 2 more levels. I think it's very, very doable from here to get those last little frags. So I'm going to start here, and I don't think I need 149. Let's start at 85 and see how many more I might need, because I think the last red artifact level upgrade is pretty expensive. So 96... 69 minus 28 for that last level 130. 69 minus 28, 41. So we'll grab 41 of those, and that will finish off my Kark, which has been the goal of this event, and I'm glad I can easily hit it. So we need 41 of these. 40 of them. We just need one more. Can we just grab one? There we go, 41, and that should get our Kark all artifacted out. Boom, all right, all level 130. Let's look at Kark here. So obviously skills are done, skins, let's double check, are done. Items are done, glyphs are done, gift developments, artifacts are now complete. Ascension, think is done. It's been a second though. The only thing, well, there we go. So that's done, other than the skill upgrades, which don't exist yet. The roll branch is maxed, so my Kark is complete. I don't think there's anything power wise I could do to help him out any further currently, other than work on my pets. But other than that, in terms of everything that can be worked on for him, I think we're done. So that means now I'm focusing on Martha's first artifact, and we'll upgrade a health skin for her as well. That'll get us, hopefully, let's see, oh, I guess maybe I already did a skin upgrade. No, I didn't. There we go. We got 100 Outland coins, which is what I was looking for there. We've also got our Outland chest to get some more Outland coins as well. That'll get us more skin stones, which will allow us to potentially, we're going to save them, but we're going to potentially use them down the line to upgrade our heroes, which they'll probably be in a new skin event by the time, or new skins coming in by the time I need to use those for potentially, I think, Kark and Yasmin, right? I know we've seen Kira skin is probably coming at some point. We don't know exactly when, but that is something to keep in mind. All right, hold on. Let's see. I'm missing some comments. Hey, Vitamin. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Praxis, I'm just here to tell you that Cajun Dirty Rice takes 5+ hours if you only have one 19-inch pans. Wow, that's a long time, Prax. You're going to have to send me some, though, because that sounds very good, even though it definitely will take a while. I'm sure it tastes good, though. It's got to be, right? Mr. Big, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. And yes, it is a big carg. Big carg for sure. Rantop says, for every great storm, I only bought the pet soul chest, so I'm ahead of the curve for pet souls. I could have absolute starter Vex without the grand prize, but was trying to save for the next pet, which makes sense. Very, very smart. Prax says 125k for Osh, 160 using your regular team. That's impressive, Prax. That is impressive. Are you using the Cornelius squad? Is that what you're using for that Osh battle? That is some major damage. Major. Merrick says, I maxed my first hero Jews artifacts recently. Congrats on that, Merrick. That's a hero I definitely also would like to, in the near future, have all maxed out artifacts. But I'm going to try to finish off getting Martha's first artifact just so I can get this armor activated for everyone and hopefully allow my team to survive a little longer against Osh. But I hear what you're saying on that, and I think that's a great choice upgrade there. As we get a couple of emeralds here from the Emerald Doll level 1, and we got an Emerald Doll level 2 as well. So there we go. Merry Masquerade box. Just going to pop these open. There's no real reason for me to save them. Got a couple of soul stones, nothing major. Let's see here. Anything else we need to focus on right this second, artifact or chest-wise, that we need to open? I don't think so. I think we're all set right this second. All right, let's see. Special events, Legacy of the Great Ones. So artifact upgrade, opening chests, and energy expenditures other than just purchasing items. Okay, cool. So there's that. We also, Guardians of Outland, which we're finishing up. Spending energy, which I do have some energy that I can use. There is also the acquire soul stones. So we can probably do that here in the shop. So we'll do all of these. Flaming Heart, I kind of want it, so we're going to get it. I do want the Sphere of Power recipe as well. Claim those. No. Yes, we will pick up the Anvari's Fortitude support. No to key to all doors for right now. Don't need those. Tower run, we got to do that. So we will do that as we read some comments. All right, let's see. So Francis says, what is the likelihood that they introduce a new hero in April without giving us too much notice? I'm going to go with, I don't think it's very likely. I think if anything, we will see something in the following month. So not April right now, right? January, February, March, April. Probably May would, I think, be the soonest we see some new hero, Francis. I think May might even be a little early. I think June, July, they typically have something released, typically early July, when there's a major event, right? July is probably the next time we're going to have a pretty big event. I believe we'll have, trying to remember exactly, but we should have something pretty big around July. So I'm not really sure the name of the event off the top of my head, but July is typically my recollection, maybe even June. I would say that's probably when we can expect a new hero, or alternatively a new pet. But I think a new hero is much more likely than a new pet right now. I think July is when we can probably, June or July is when we can expect it. So probably not April. I would be very surprised. I would say that would be very short notice, possible, but I would say not super highly probable right now. Based on kind of what I'm hearing, but maybe I'm wrong. I've also missed a week, so things can change really quick in a week. Guardians of Outland, right? So we did get some soul stones there. We also do need to fight at least once in arena to get something, right? We might not get a bunch of skin stones or anything like that, but we need to fight to do something. Interesting that they decided on this team. They really could probably use something that is very okay. Well, we're gonna hit anyway. We may or may not be able to beat this team. Very, very heavy on the tanks. I didn't really check too much to see what kind of defensive prowess they have, but I love having Yasmin as an option in these PvP matchups. Her pure damage after her strikes is just something to behold, and obviously I like Vex as well. Vex's ability to hit those targets and leave those little cross scratchy marks, kind of cool. Let's see, Mushroom Shroom doing a good job holding us off here. Not going to give us enough time, I think, to take everyone out. So we did deal a lot of damage, but didn't take anyone down, unfortunately. This force offense option looks pretty friendly. Obviously, the other thing, too, is my flags are pretty weak compared to others. So, and I only have my Kark with all maxed out artifacts. I think once I get my other ones all maxed, I'll be in a much better fighting territory, if you will. I know I'm just kind of like getting outspent right now in terms of where I am in Hero Wars on my server, at least. A lot of people are definitely starting to spend a lot bigger than I am. So that's one factor in some of these fights. Prax just used the normal, regular meta team, but dealt some massive damage there. 125k. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. But yeah, the level 160 Osh is just a tough beast. Merrick says, I beat 1.1 million damage into Clash of Worlds on Hero Bridge using a 700k power team. Kira around not so strong heroes can do big things. Very impressive, very impressive. Might need to send me some videos of that in the future when you do stuff like that. That's pretty impressive. Congrats on that, Merrick. That is a huge win. And clearly you knew what you're doing. You set your team up well so that your Kira could see some good damage, and obviously took down a higher power team, right? Instead of maybe a higher strength team, because I don't know if strength is really the word. I would probably use a higher power team, right? Is something you beat, right? Using a much more academic or smarter way of taking them down. So very nice. Rand Top says, Mike Cornelius is getting ready or close to trying to fight Osh. Very nice, Rantop. What is your Cornelius looking like, if you don't mind me asking? How much power does he have? Because I'm just trying to gauge, what kind of power you would potentially be looking at. For me, I still have a long ways to go, so I'm not even close, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm close. But we will upgrade some of our Cornelius here, and hopefully get some itemage or abilities. There we go. Some tasks complete along the way. So we'll see if we can do that. We again don't want to be using any red artifacts, but if we can get away with not spending any of those red artifacts and upgrade our buddy here, I will be more than happy to do it. So we're gonna go ahead here and upgrade a fair amount here with Cornelius, getting him potentially into the usable gang minus any red artifacts. We're not using red artifacts. Not gonna happen. But there we go. We get some upgrades there. And we'll see if we can pull some items here or some nice little coins, these emerald coins, to trade in for absolute artifacts. So instead of that, I'm going to focus on the first artifact here. And I figure even if I get too many, which we probably didn't to get all the way to level 130 for Martha, even if I did, I could use them for many, many other heroes. I'm not too concerned. Not Jew. That's the wrong click. We want Martha, and we want to try to get her closer to level 150. Level 114, not bad. Not bad at all. So there we go. We got that, and I think actually triggered another artifact reward from that, which we're not mad about at all. That's fantastic. I think we can, we can go up to level 200 max. And energy-wise, up to way too much energy. Artifact chests, we could obviously spend some emeralds, but I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think it's in my best interest to do that. So we're not. We will try to take down Champ. Let's see. They have a Kark-based team here. We're going to put in our Yasmin. And I'm actually going to put in Faceless. Pretty uncommon to use this kind of a squad. And I'm going to have dodge there just to try to avoid that Kark. But because of this dodge decrease, I think Kane hopefully will nullify that out. We'll see what happens. Maybe, maybe not. But we'll get that going. And it says, just sent you a screenshot of my Osh team and just started using my red artifacts to level them up. If you want to take a look on stream, yeah, I'll take a look. We're going to do a couple more things before we get to Osh, but we definitely will. Looks like we are in the hunt here. If we can get rid of that Kark, we should have a pretty easy time, and we are able to get rid of him. So that will push up our ranking to 209 from 261. Nice little jump right there. All right, so claim those, and I think the hopefully the Kark upgrades helped our team a little bit. We also had Martha, right, with some more armor for our team, which helps kind of keep Kark a little bit at bay, right, at least when we're defending against him. So that is something to consider. I'm really tempted to spend emeralds, but we're not going to, even though it is super, super tempting. Let's see what else we got here. Group gift. 500 energy, I will pull that, and I'm going to actually pull that as well. The ability to get some more chaos cores. We'll keep chaos particles, excuse me. We will keep the last energy for another time, but the sanctuary here, we do have an adventure level 130 where we can just kind of raid. So I'm going to take advantage of that and use these last 3 portal charges that I had. So we'll do that. And we will keep going. Sorry, I thought I missed a comment, so I was just looking at that. But we're good. We've got some more chaos particles, 468 chaos particles to be exact. Gives us a chance to upgrade Vex a little bit more. Okay, so there's that. We have this energy too, so we got to make sure we look at Polaris, who we're currently working on. Polaris down here, trying to get closer to equipping the Sphere of Power. So we'll pick up the recipe here. Pick up that Dragon's Heart as well. No need for the Unity of Flames yet. Book of Fate I will pick up. Let's see what else we got here. Lamort cards. Everyone's favorite Lamort cards. You need so many of them. There we go. We claimed a couple there. Got some activity points along the way. Event, Guardians of Outland. Gets us some more intelligent skin stones and some Outland coins, which is nice. What else can we do here? We could obviously get some more soul stones. So friendship shop, I always pick up these 2 Cornelius and Faceless, and we'll pick up some staff of neutralization item as well. Talisman, not really super useful, so we won't pick that up. We will consider these items here. I'm tempted, but we'll come back. For right now, that is a good starting pull. Pet season, right? This one I completely have not been keeping up as I should, so I'm probably 0 days in, but let's look. Quests, we've completed some unknowingly, which we're happy with. Leveling up the magic attack, so no, we don't want to do that. We want to work on Polaris and getting her magic attack up. So 2 levels for her might be a little bit steep. We'll do our best, and if not, we will go to another hero's magic attack and get that one up level 1. Get that up 1 level. All right, so there we go. Should get that done for Amira there. So that is 2 levels of magic attack. Spending energy, we did that. Completing towers, we got 1 more day to do that as well. We got some free gifts here, which I'm more than happy to take. Bottled energy, and obviously anything you don't pull here will eventually go to your mail, so just keep that in mind. We do get a free explorer's move, which is fantastic. We'll pick up some skin stones as well from, in my opinion, the mini skin stone box. They call it the regular one. I'm not buying it, but anyway, there is that. Mysterious Island, right? We should have a new map now. Well, I say new map, an extension of this map. So we technically could still grab items from the previous maps if we so desired. Not going to do that right now. We will pick up this extra 2 moves and emeralds. Fantastic. And it gives us a chance to, I think this is the spot where the second or the next flag is that I don't have. So I'm going to go for that. It gives me a divide. So we're just going to go right up towards it. because I want that flag. So we're going to do that. And I think that is our flag, right? So that should get us all of our flags. This one, the war chest flag, gives us our last flag, the pet flag. So there we go. We now currently have all 3 flags. It's been longer than it should have been because I didn't know what I was doing. Fully admit that. But we will put some patterns on here, and obviously anything that's green or less can easily be taken off. So we'll just, actually anything gray can be easily taken off. The greens you have to spend some gold. So we'll just go any 3 patterns that are kind of the strongest for right now. Obviously I can always take these off, which is why I'm not super concerned about it. So we're just going to put them on, and that gives me another flag and something to add here for my Grand Arena. So just, you know, nice little addition there, and allows for my team to be a little bit more competitive right there. So nice little free pull there. All right, so we've got that. Let's go back to the airship. We should be able to do another expedition that I don't think... Oh no, we had all of them completed, or started at least, other than this 3-hour one, which we'll be able to run one more time a bit later. I'm going to wait 4 seconds for this expedition to wrap up. There we go. Cool, we got some more items. Potentially something that we can use in the artifacts here. Fafnir. Let's see, Fafnir can upgrade 1 time there. Rufus, not really having too many options right now. That's okay. Let's look in our inventory. We do have some bottled energy if we so desire to spend it. Not really looking to yet. I'm thinking if I do, it'll be 2, but we're gonna do some emeralds, and I'm gonna just do it. We got 2, and we're gonna save 7 for later. But what we will do is go back to Polaris here, and let's see. We don't need the Flaming Hearts; those will come in time. Lamort cards, back to the Lamort cards, and we're more than halfway done now with pulling those. Let me go back also to Amira here and upgrade her skills, since we had some skill points to spend. Would love to have one day just be all my skills just be complete and not have to worry about it. Obviously until we get the next hero, but that would be ideal. Let's see, we got Julius. We'll get him up to gift development level 1. So that should complete that right there. We got a 300 Titan Potion for that. Elemental Tournament coins. So we're going to open up some of these. I'm going to open up 20. So one more open here. Keep 151. Funnily enough, that reminds me of the number of Generation 1 Pokemon. Pretty random, but that's what I was looking at there. Let's see. Hi, Juan. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We've also got Anthony saying, this is my for my Facebook account, nowhere near this level for my web account. Very nice. Gotcha. So you're talking about... Rantop's talking about his Cornelius at 125k. Pretty impressive. And some nice strength right there for sure. Incognito, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream as we power up Solaris's first artifact up to level 108. So trending in the right direction. Again, 120 is the max currently for our Titans. Would not be surprised to, in the near future, see that change. We're going to spend 20 emeralds on the spin to get the free reward. Solatrium, we're going to hold off there. Heroic missions, maybe we'll do. Not going to hold myself to that, though. We will get some other rewards here. Legacy of the Great Ones. I believe we can also probably get a couple more of these first artifacts. We will. And that should at least get us 1 or 2 more level ups for Martha minimum, getting her at least to level 115. I think 116 is pretty doable. Let's see, Martha. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so up to level 118. Very nice. Again, trending in the right direction. We can, let's see, 130 is what we can get up to. So let me see what we can do to potentially try to snag some more level ups, as I also hope to get some more Vex. There's Vex. We got a little bit of Vex there. Soul Stones. So there's that. Airship, we're good right now. Merchant, we ran through. Oh, we missed the tower shop because I had to do the tower. So there's that. Trade those into the soul shop. Should also get us hopefully closer to the next one. 80, 75 is what we need. Let's see. I'm sure I have a couple heroes that could use a boost. Let me see. Let me look at my heroes here. I'm sure I have one or two that are not absolute. Here we got Mushy and Shroom who can evolve. So we'll evolve Mushy and Shroom. 300 soul stones to get that Mushy and Shroom complete. And Aiden, still pretty far off from 5-star. So I'm tempted to just finish off Mushy and Shroom. Oh, wait, hold on. We've also got Kayla, who's pretty far off. So Kayla, Polaris. Polaris you can't pull right now, so that is just an annoyance. But we can do Mushy and Shroom, I believe. So we'll do Mushy and Shroom. Let's do Mushy and Shroom here. Choosing that hero. And we will do that with this as well. So now I just need 150 to wrap up my Mushy and Shroom, which should be doable. Not like super soon, but in the near future. And we'll upgrade a perfect copy, skill 1 time, for our Mushy and Shroom. Lot of work, and it's just tough. There's so many heroes I want to upgrade, but it's just going to take a minute. Okay, so we got Path of Power, getting some more Outland coins there. Pet Season. Let's see. Didn't claim that first one, which I believe is what they're complaining about, but that's okay. They'll just have to wait. And Mysterious Island. I don't think there's any pulls I really want to do right this second. Obviously, this is a pretty nice item here. Tempting to look at, and I believe this is the 20k emerald spot here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 12 more moves to get there. Too bad you can't just easily cross over the rocks to get right there. That would have been sweet, but that's okay. All right, so we'll save up some of those for later. Merchant we went through. Everything else kind of looking like we ran through most stuff there. Let's go upstairs. And up here, Guild Island, Circle of Summoning. I will open 20 of these summoning spheres. Not going to go too much further than that. Always like to have 50 minimum. Mr. Big says his Cornelius is only 87k. Which isn't, I don't think it sounds that bad. Let me look at mine. Mine might be way weaker than all of yours, and so you can feel much better about yourself by seeing how bad mine is. But I don't know, 58k. So mine's much weaker than all of yours, so don't fret on that at all. See, you can see here my glyphs are nowhere near even really started. So kind of have a ways to go there. Let's see, glyphs. I guess we can upgrade at least the magic defense up to 10. Nope, up to level 8. So we'll do that. No need to go much further though right this second. And those, I can't really create them anytime soon, but I'll get around to it eventually. So my Cornelius, very, very weak, 58k. Clearly have not worked on him, like at all. So have some work in progress to make. Let's see, what else can we do here for the current event? Legacy of the Great Ones. Let's see. We definitely want to upgrade at least one more artifact. That'll get us some nice rewards. Let's see what we can do here for ourselves. So we do have some level 1 or some gray artifacts, excuse me. Can upgrade some things here. That gets us to level 130. And let's see here. Where are my artifact absolutes? And just here near Iris, but Polaris, we're pretty far off on the Chaos Core. So we're going to need a bunch of Chaos Cores. That's going to be a work in progress. Very, very similar to my Osh situation, which we'll look at in a second here. Guild Island, we just did. Trading these in, I'm going to actually trade them in for Titan Potions. My Light and Dark Titans are not yet absolute, or not yet level 120, so I'm slowly trying to get them in the right direction here. Amon up to level 115. My goal is to at least have Amon and maybe even Brewster close to level 120 by the time we have a major Titan event. So going to hold off there. Incognito points out wisely that Orion also is a big Lamort card eater, or neater, however you want to describe that. But yeah, definitely Lamort cards are one of the more popular items I notice on those magic attackers. So it can just be kind of brutal, right, in the need there. So there we go. We've got another charge item started. I still need 13 more levels for this one here before we can even get to the other items. So long ways to go for Vex, but you know, it will happen eventually. So there's that. We also have our Titan Valley. Not a whole lot to look at here, probably. Hall of Fame. We do get our 2 free certificates. On web, the cool thing is you also get 500 emeralds. Not here. So let's see. Altar of Elements. We did do some opens there, so we're not going to do too many more. Don't need any of those, so I'm kind of surprised that those they still show. I'm kind of tempted to just open another 50 of these because I'm here. Maybe we get some streamers' luck. I might just open them all, if I'm being completely honest. We probably will open them all. Maybe we get some luck. Maybe we get a totem. Probably not. But I also know that the more you open in a row, the better your odds. After this, I'm probably just going to start saving them up for a mass opening, kind of similar to probably what Rantop did to get those nice pulls out of his eggs, hoping to maybe be able to get some of that luck to ultimately get a totem. But let's see. In the meantime, we will get a bunch of different artifacts, which will be helpful, regardless of if we get the pulls we want. Seeing a lot of dark crowns, which is great. Light crowns are also much needed. We'll hold on to that one there. Merchant. Trade all of these in, please. And let's see where we are with our Titans. So my Solaris needs some of these seals still. A lot of these seals, actually. Which will be a slow process. Because, again, I don't think you get them any other way. Like, you can't get them from the merchant. You can only get them from the altar or an event. So that will be something that I'll have to wait on. In the meantime, though, I believe Tenebris, right, we can get some Crown of Darkness. So any items I can trade in, I will probably be looking to try to upgrade him. Let's see if we have any of these other heroes, though, light or dark, first artifacts available to evolve. Probably not, but just going to double check. Yeah, so pretty far off. It's okay. The rest of these, though, we can trade into the Crown of Darkness. The tricky thing, though, that you have to keep in mind when you're doing this is that your inventory, actually, sometimes what happens is because the Hero Wars doesn't know that you already have all of your Earth crowns done, all of your Water crowns done. They do get stored down here, and they don't get traded in automatically. So I always have to keep an eye on that. And there are no attack seals that I need, nor are there any defense or balance seals, because those are only for your elemental. So I always have to come down here once in a while, trade those in. So we can trade those in, and we can pick up some dark crowns along the way. Everything else looks pretty normal there. So we'll go up here. Random says, I think Polaris is in the legendary Guardian boxes this month. Nice. Oh, is she? Let me double check your merchant. Guild, War Shop, Soul Shop. Let's see. Is Polaris the hero of the month? If she is, then that would mean that she is available. Yeah, Polaris is the hero of the month. So I'm actually gonna try to open up some of these honorable Guardian boxes. 87 of them. So that is a great observation there. I'm glad you pointed that out. I'm going to get some more boxes down the line, but that's a great observation. I definitely need some Polaris. So Rantop, thanks for pointing that out. Hopefully we get some Polaris. We'll see. 87, so we're almost halfway there. Nothing yet. Hoping that turns around, but not yet. See what we end up with. One Polaris Soulstone, so it is possible. But obviously we'd like to pull something a little bit bigger if possible. Let's see. Another one there. We're going to let it cruise. So we got at least 2 soul stones. Would have loved to see more. But, hey, you know what? Got to start somewhere, so we'll take it. Alright, so there's that. We do have all of these that are ready to be opened. I'm going to go ahead and open these Sigurd Defender Titans. And I'm going to go ahead and open the same here. I'm just going to pick the first one because it's easiest for me to click on right this second. So claim those. Trade those ins for Titan Potions. Here. And we won't be able to do anything, but it's a start. So Solaris artifacts, I guess, can be upgraded, but we're not gonna do that right now. We do have a good amount of skin stones available, but I think I'm trying to save those for when we have an event where we might actually need to use our Titan skin stones. But I'm also thinking it might be a waste since I do use my light and dark super Titans a fair amount actually. So I'm gonna upgrade here my Tenebris. So we're up to level 49, getting Tenebris a bit stronger. Obviously, the other thing that I'm really unlucky with right now is my pulls from the Circle of Summoning. Not getting any Solaris or Tenebris absolutes yet, obviously. It's just going to be a long process there for me. I don't know. I'm just getting some really bad RNG with that. But hopefully that'll turn around. All right, let's go to Asgard here. Let's see. Anthony says my corny is 96K on Facebook, 48K on web. That is, yeah, that's a work in progress. Same boat. I'm in the same boat. Friend says, is the Cornelius team worth the investment? I heard from 2 different sources you need additional help for it to work consistently. I don't know because I'm not there, but I'm gonna go ahead, Francis, and say right now I'm not really trying to push too hard on Cornelius. I figure the rest of my current Jew team is fine. I've already invested more than enough there, so I'm gonna keep working with that. But I don't know if it's really worth it because I don't have a strong enough team. But I think if you're in the spot where you're able to have both options, it's not the worst thing. Mr. Big says, I'm also working on the Aurora Tristan combo with Cornelius for Osh. Tristan's too weak, but he was throwing AP buffs a bunch before his demise. I've heard really good things about Tristan lately too. Haven't seen him used much really at all. But on Hero Wars Mobile, Tristan is pretty popular, surprisingly. Incognito says, I don't know. I'm still working on my first meta team. I'm in the same boat. Raintop says, I don't know yet if it's worth it. Seems like you'd have good or bad luck, depending on the Osh. Raintop says, I'm going for corny because my guild easily beats 150 Osh and is nowhere near beating the level 160 Osh. So understandable all around. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer as long as you're working on one of them and you are able to continue to get some rewards. You're making your hits, which I'm not one to talk because I miss my hits occasionally because I'm just busy. But, you know, if you can make your hits and do it regularly and get your heroes up, I think there's nothing wrong with, you know, doing either one. I think you can't go wrong. Eventually you're going to want them all maxed out anyway. So, you know, slow and steady, but I think it's going to be worth it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with putting resources in. Put it that way. All right, Guild Raid. Let's do our Osh hits here. At least try to be a little bit of a team player after I've missed pretty much the whole week. So my bad, guys. Sorry, guild mates, if you're watching this. All right, let's see. We got Oliver on Isaac. We got to have Vex here. Love Kane there. Martha on Axel's fine. Sebastian's in there, but I prefer Fenris. We're also going to put Axel in here and hope that, you know, the upgrades to my Martha maybe allow for a little more survivability. We'll see. Anthony says, to get the gems on the second map, you need 18 moves. If unsure, check the map I sent you. Also, don't forget to look at the screenshot I sent you. Whoops. Let's auto here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and skip this battle. See what happens. Hopefully deal a little more damage than usual. I don't know. 52 million damage. Wow. I would have dealt nowhere near that damage if I did not auto that. I feel like that's good, right? 52 million damage is pretty good. Because I feel like normally I don't even hit like 10 mil, right? 10 mils. Did I see that right? Did that say 52 mil damage? I feel like that's way more than I normally do. And that was no buffs or anything. Is that right? Is Did I usually never hit the 10 mil damage mark, so I'm okay. So maybe skipping is the right move. We'll take that. I'm a little surprised. Usually I'm dealing like 100, you know, not 100, but somewhere in between the 5 mil or 4 mil damage range, and so that was unexpected. Okay, so clearly you should be skipping your matchups here because otherwise you are cheated in damage. What? I'm perplexed. That's impressive, but I'm also perplexed because I did not expect that. We'll take it, but that was unplanned. All right. Mr. Big really says Axel is the key before you max out. I don't know what to say other than I'm surprised with my team. I'm impressed by their progress there. 52 mil damage. All right, we'll see. If this deals more than like 10k damage, right, and I skip, I'd say like maybe skipping is the move. So what you should do here, just skip. 85k damage, not great. Still more than I think I would have done otherwise though. So I'm kind of really thinking that maybe skipping is the move instead of actually watching your fight with Osh. Okay, we're going to take Cornelius out because I want to put him in with Mojo. But I will put... I don't know. I guess we're going to put in Alvinor just for fun. I'm going to use Axel here, and then we're going to skip. Then we're going to use a Mojo. I think I'm going to put Dorian in there as well. Just going to kind of mess around with the team there. I just want to see 317k damage. Okay. I'm going to throw in Cornelius. Where's Dorian at? I like Dorian. Rufus. I want Mojo in here too, even if he's super weak. I don't care. Mushy and Shroom would be, I think, fun. Where's Dorian, though? I feel like Dorian would really match this kind of a squad. Dorian, where are you? There's Dorian. So I'm going to go for this. See how that does. I feel like... Yeah, I guess Martha's armor protection is really, really helpful. Did not account for that when I was, when I was doing these attacks. So I'm really happy with that result. Pretty much everything at this point is just icing on the cake. I'm just gonna use my red heroes with Axel. But yeah, wow. Upgrading Martha made a world of difference, guys. That first artifact. I wonder if I can do anything more to get some more first artifacts. That's how good that was. I was not expecting that. Not expecting that. So here we are. We're one level away, but we need 150 Eternal Seeds. So it's going to be a while before we get our support role branch maxed out. But that is going to be probably the next plan. Then after that, we're going to go to Tank, then Marksman. And then we'll probably kind of bounce around after that. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go. Control's probably going to be last, though, with the fewest heroes. Even though I love Polaris, just because of the few heroes that I would use there. Probably going to be one of the last branches I'm going to upgrade. But going to need a lot of Eternal Seeds before we get there. So that will be a process. All right. So we've now come to the point in the stream where I do also want to know. I'm going to put together a picker wheel in a little bit. But in the meantime, I'd love to hear if you are here and you're interested in being put in a contest for today for Facebook or web or both. Let me know that you are here. You can let me know your ID if you want, or you can let me know your ID later. Just let me know if you're on Facebook, web, or both. And I'll be putting together a picker wheel, and we'll be looking at that shortly. I'm going to read some comments here and see what else I can do to get some more itemage, because I'm impressed with this Martha power-up. And results that I'm seeing, right? Really seeing the results. So going to be looking at that. Another thing I do want to pull up here actually is going to be mirroring from my mobular device. And the reason is because I am at a pretty interesting spot with my, sorry for the hand in front, but my heroic chest, right? They still have heroic chest in Hero Wars Mobile. So that is something I'll be showing you here as I go through some comments before we start reading. We'll put together a picker wheel in a little bit, but not quite yet. But we will soon, which is why I'd like for you guys to put your names in there if you are here. Let's see. Juan said I went from 8 million to 11 million with Osh just with survival. So survival was a huge difference. Rantop says, correct, Mr. Big. If Axel and Martha's armor protect the team alive from the meteor shower, good things can happen. And Carney says, does Axel have to be maxed for Osh? I don't think so. I think having Axel, even 5-star, perfectly adequate. 5-star purple, I think you're great. A little less than purple, you might be a little worried, especially if you're 5-star. But if you're, around that area, I think it's very, very usable Rantop. And obviously, the more you get invested after purple 5-star, the better. Anthony said, I did the opposite last week. 66 mil damage on level 160 without red artifacts done. And this week, when I put red artifacts on, only scored 5 mil. Oof. So there must be some RNG issues in there as well. Mr. Big said, even today I beat level 150 to 160 and Nebula died. My team was about max except for the artifacts. I hear ya. Randtop says, don't go crazy with Martha's defense leveling as in skins, glyphs. It can slow her down to where her armor buff isn't ready when the meteor shower starts. I hear ya. I hear ya. Gotcha. And Anthony wants me to check out his screenshot, which we will, I promise. Let me see here, though. The airship is lit up, meaning I think there might be something to look at here. Artifacts. Who is indicating? Okay, so we got a mirror here in Cornelius. One upgrade there. Nothing crazy we can do here. Kai, no. I wonder also what you can do with the gray artifacts once you no longer have a need for them. Because all of my first artifacts for my heroes are no longer needed because all of them currently are past that stage. So I'm kind of curious what I can trade those in for, if anything. Let's see, artifacts, gray artifacts. What can I do with these? Huh. So it doesn't look like you can do anything with those gray artifacts. I think that would be something I would want to talk to Hero Wars about in the future. Is like, if all of my artifacts that are like below a certain level and there's no new heroes yet in game, I feel like you should be able to sub those out for something else. But maybe that's just me. I would love to be able to trade a lower level artifact for a higher level one. But I don't know if that would probably be breaking the game for Hero Wars, so probably wouldn't be great. All right, anyway, so there is that. Let me look at what you wrote. I'm going to close out of Facebook, and we're going to go ahead and look real quick. I will check out your message, Anthony, in Discord, so we'll do that real quick. Yeah, I guess you would just keep them until the next new hero, but it does kind of seem wasteful. I would have loved to be able to upgrade those and use them, right? If at least at the green level. Maybe you don't need to be able to go all the way to red. That would be sweet, but probably don't need that. Well. All right, let's see. So just started to upgrade my red artifacts to my Osh team. Nice. So you've got very nice Martha. Obviously, I think this first artifact is going to be a huge difference maker. I love Isaac as well, so that's very, very nice. You've got a lot more red artifacts than I do in the key players that you use for your Osh fights, so this is very, very nice to look at. So I'm impressed with that. That's very, very nice. Looking up here, right, I did go here to this spot. So to go further right would be pretty pricey in terms of moves. So I'd have to look at that again later. I'm trying to also think. I think you sent me the earlier map too. So this is the lower level map. If I were to do something down here, I'd probably be trying to get this Gift of Dominion as opposed to that. So potentially might be interested in this item here. Not sure. But, it's something to keep in mind. There. So anyway, we are good here. We're good on this one. Let me look at the next one again. Oh, close this one down. And this one here. So, yeah, probably again, if you're looking to get something, you probably want those emeralds. And if not, then at least the flag if you don't already have it. Yeah, and then you got the Gift of Dominion there. Nothing else that really stands out. If anyone finds the orange artifact, because allegedly there's supposed to be red-orange artifact, let me know. Definitely curious to look at that. And Anthony, I do like your red artifact team. So very, very nice there. All right, I'm going to open up the picker wheel. We're not going to start it yet. Let me see here. File. Oh, also on Discord, there is a Sunday Discord entry spot now for Sunday's picker wheels, starting for not this weekend, but next weekend. We'll have some polls there. This will be a spontaneous unofficial list. So we'll reset them and we'll save it for now, and then we will compile it a little bit later. So I'm going to start here, file, save list as. We're going to save this, and we're going to go ahead and do the same for the web unofficial. Remove all inputs, and we're going to save this list. And now we've had that ready to go. And now the last thing before we compile our list, let me actually, you know what? We're going to compile our list. I'm going to wait for anyone who is just hopping on to add them. And then we'll do the thing that I think is kind of cool on Hero Wars Mobile. At least for me, it'll be a milestone. So, all right, let me hop back here. So Anthony Smith is on both. So we'll put him here, Anthony Smith. And this is the Facebook list. So again, if I'm skipping you, it's because this is not Facebook yet. So Rantop is on Facebook. We've also got, I believe, Praxis Facebook as well. Is anyone else a Facebook player? Please let me know that I missed you, and we will add you. That's no big deal at all. So this is the Facebook list I have so far. Pretty short list thus far. Got Anthony, Rantop, and Prax for Facebook. For web, we will open that up right now. And I will put everyone else's name in here. So we got Anthony Smith again because he is on both. Let's see, who else do we have here that's currently, let me know. We've got Juan is on web. We've got Mr. Big. And he's got a bonus, so that will also come into play here. Who else we got? We've got Francis. Got Incognito. Got Vitamin. John Jensen's on both, so I got to make sure to add him to the Facebook one as well. And he does have a bonus as well. So I'll make sure to account for his bonus. There's that. We'll save this one for now. I do still need to add him to Facebook other than John, though. Let's see who else we got on web. Incognito's there. Vitamin's there. Francis is there. So I got to add John to Facebook. I got you, John. Okay, so there is what I have so far for web. Is this Anthony Smith, Juan Dystopian, Mr. Big, Francis, Incognito, Vitamin, and John Jensen. That's what I have for web so far. Let me know if I missed you on web. We're going to save this, though. In the meantime, we're going to go back to Facebook and add some names to the Facebook side of things, which I thought was a little light, if I'm being honest. Got Merrick Ewan, John Jensen on both, as I mentioned earlier, that I missed for some reason. John gets that bonus. Then who else we got here? We got Gary H as well, of course, and we're going to save that list. Okay, so that's what I have so far for the Facebook inputs. So that's Facebook, right? This is what we got so far. That's a complete list of what I have. Then we're going to save it, and we're going to go ahead and open up our website as well. And after that, right, I'm going to open up. So this is what I got for web. Let me know if you don't see yourself when you're on web or on Facebook. I believe I added everyone in, but let me know. In the meantime, we will, though, be mirroring my phone onto my computer here, which I think is pretty dang cool. And you can see here, we've got our chest. And you might be thinking, all right, Jay, what's so special here? But I'm going to point out here that you can see there's a grand prize guaranteed in the bottom left here under this cleaver. And cleaver is the grand prize. And if you notice, there's 399 pulls. It looks like I can get a free open if I just go ahead and click on this ad. So I'm going to click on the ad and take the free reward cleaver. And then we're going to open up our regular pull after. So this is going to be the first time I've ever gotten cleaver on mobile. It has taken me 400 opens. So not really a joke on that one. We're going to ignore this ad. I apologize in advance. But yeah, going to be a cool opportunity to pick up Cleaver. And again, if you are not on the Facebook or web wheel for today, let me know if you are here, because I believe I've gotten everyone that has spoken up. So appreciate you. And thank you guys for hitting that like button. I see it going up, so appreciate that as we are about to end this little ad here. And hopefully end this ad. Why is there seeming to be more? Oh, this is a long ad. Skip and close as soon as possible. No, we are not interested in downloading this township app. Let's see. Cleaver, please, and thank you. Thank you. We got Cleaver. Nice animation there. And we've got Cleaver full coming out. All right, so here's Cleaver, new hero unlocked. Cleaver, rusty hook. Cleaver, the butcher monster, wielding an enormous hook that will reach and stop anyone trying to get away. Frontline hero, tank, and he is a Way of Chaos character. So I'll take that. Collect. I have a free open, so we might as well use that as well. So in another 400 opens, I'll get something else. So there we go. We got Luther, so another solid tank. Looks like there's a bunch of skins available to be received, and I guess the skin the 500 soul stones reward for the future potential prize. So a lot of options there, but I'm glad we got Cleaver, and I kind of want to look at him. So let me see here. Cleaver, brand new hero for me. I'm going to be maxing out his level if I can, or at least getting close. Let's see what we can do here. Focus on these bigger, huge EXP potions. So get him up a little bit. Level 75. We get to 80? Yes. Okay, so 80 is where we can get him to, and we can promote him a little bit. Get him started. I know a lot of people don't like Cleaver because he's hard to obtain and he takes forever to get. But, hey, you know what? Still appreciate him when I can get him, especially if I can get him for free on Hero Wars Mobile, which I didn't think was going to be possible. So this will save me some emeralds in having to spend in this manner. So there we go. We started up Cleaver. So Cleaver is now obtained. And we can close this down. And let me just double check the names. All right, so no one has anything to add here to our picker wheel list, which is perfectly fine. We're going to open up our Facebook list and we will spin. It's true, Mr. Big. I have not gone around actually the last week's sending out of the gifts, but I will. I have a bunch of messages that I need to go through. I'll be doing that right after this stream. Thank you guys for your patience. We're going to go ahead and start with our Facebook winner. Let's see who we have for today's Facebook winner. Good luck, everybody. I'll be rooting for you. So let's see, Facebook winner for today. We've also got a web winner. Let's see who our Facebook winner is today. It's going to be Did it stop on Anthony or is it still moving? I can't tell. Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith, you are our Facebook winner for today. If he happens to also be the web winner, we'll have an extra web winner as well. But let's see before I speak out of turn. All right, there is our first winner. Our Facebook winner is Anthony Smith. All right, let's see who our web winner is for today. Good luck to everybody. If Anthony Smith somehow sweeps the board, we'll also have a bonus web winner. But let's see who we got today. The web winner for today is going to be, that's going to be Vitamin, it looks like. And yes, it is Vitamin. Congratulations. If you guys don't mind reaching out to me on Discord, because I have so many messages to sift through, reaching out to me there, Anthony Smith and Vitamin. Congratulations to our two winners for today. We'll be having two more winners tomorrow. Skin stones for Anthony. I'll be messaging on Discord just to just to make sure I have the numbers right. I'll write it down, but I'm going to try to get through everybody because I do still owe a couple others gifts as well. Don't fret though, I will get you your reward. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. Vitamin, I'll reach out to you on Discord as well. Thank you guys again for hanging out with me. We'll have winners tomorrow. Congrats to our 2 winners. And I look forward to seeing you guys very soon in Dominion. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and look forward to potentially seeing you guys